Good evening, everyone. This is Kosala, also known as Marventus, bringing you yet another Marv's point of view. Now, this game, this is definitely one for the history books, and this is an excellent example of why not to get cocky while having wonderful win streaks. I played this game a week or so ago after a solid 4-5 game winning streak, and I came into this game and I thought Terran excellent, my favorite counterpart. So here is my opponent in the middle left. Here is the blue Terran, Mr. Mirror. Me in the bottom middle as the red Zerg, Marventus over here. And so far everything is as normal. So I figured, okay, Terran player, no problem, let's get on with the basics. I've started my scouting. Going off in two directions over there. In the meantime, everything at the base is as you normally expect it to be. There's a bunch of drones happening. I'm just about to get to 12 supply, in which case I will then pop out a spawning pool and a gas, which is what I normally do. So my overlord has arrived at the scouting base, and things are looking pretty much as the scouting base. I meant, of course, the Terran base. Right, and things are pretty much as I expect them to be. There's well, actually there's a command center, and then there's a barracks already building up a wall over there. Nothing weird or odd about this. It's pretty much what you expect. My drone is now heading back, probably going to wind up making a hatchery here fairly soon. And I'm thinking, excellent. The plan is simple enough. Let's get that spawning pool, let's get that Banelings nest, let's continue to expand, and let's mow over this guy when he comes in with his bioball, which is inevitable. This is what Terrans in the Bronze League do. They come swarming in with massive amounts of Marines. And I thought, no problem, I've got this covered. What could possibly go wrong? Right, so I was busily having that plan in my head and playing through my normal game. Here the wall is almost about to be done. There goes the supply depot walling off properly, as indeed the Terran should. He has got an SCV lost over here, doing what? I don't know. He never actually made it into my base as far as I know, but let's just take a look at that. Mr. Mirror, no, he didn't even scout my base. Somehow he managed to show up over here and then did nothing. Now I've got an overlord about to be shot by a Terran player, by a Marine over here. But look at what I'm doing here. Everything is basically correct. I know exactly what I'm doing, so it's not so much an issue, rather just going through the motions. But did I go through the motions? That is the question, and we'll answer that question in a few minutes' time. So I moved my overlord out, and I know that I want to open up with a Nidus network. So I've rallied the overlord there and then around back here into the corner where I can maintain vision over this left area, because I've already started the plan to put off a Nidus network, because I love using Niduses on this map. So I've got a spine crawler coming up here but at the beginning as early defense, and I've got a couple of lings that'll go charging off after this SCV in just a second. But in the meantime, again, things are pretty much as what you'd expect them to be. I've gotten my first gas, saturated it, the droning is going decently. We're 4 minutes into the game. Nothing major could possibly happen at this point. Got my first lings out. Here they go to wipe out this SCV straggler that has somehow managed to just wind up doing nothing over there. So I can't stress enough how much of a nub this Terran player really is. And I still managed to lose this game. And it's sheer mind-boggling cockiness that got me there, as you will see. Right, and back at the Terran's base, not a whole lot of anything going on. Let's go back to everyone view. He's now gotten his fourth barracks. He's got a four barracks thing going on. He's got a reactor coming down over there. This is what pretty much every single Terran player in the Bronze League does. Now, in the meantime, my second hatchery is on its way down. I am also going up to a lair to plop out my Nidus network any second now. So at this point, there's been absolutely no issues, playing everything absolutely correctly. I know what my plan is. Create the Nidus network, send in some lings, harass the mineral line, wait for him to show up with Marines, nuke it with Banelings, and then go and take out his base. Nice and simple. There's nothing wrong with that plan. It is a solid plan. It should have won. But, of course, there's a catch. Let's wait and see what happens. Saturation already going up here, despite that hatchery not even being done. That was a tad unnecessary, but there you go. The second gas is now going down as well, because I know I'm going to need that gas for my Banelings and for my Nidus network. And there it is. My Nidus network is now just about to be built here. So the plan here again, Very simple, build Nidus network, pop it out over here, run the Lings into the right base, completely decimate the mineral line, wait for Marines to come in, nuke them with Banelings, wander in afterwards, own the game. Nice and simple. In the meantime, he's got a tech lab up there researching shields, he's got 2 barracks with reactors, a 3rd one with a reactor coming up. That's the typical stuff. It's going to be a massive Marine war. What else could it possibly be? And where's my Nidus? It is now about to be done. Now I should be popping out a large amount of Lings any second now to take advantage of this. Let's see if I do. Looking a bit on the empty side over there. My mind must have been wandering on something. This base is now... There we go. 14 Zerglings now coming out. Have I researched my speedling? I have indeed. All done as it should. Now on the Terran side we've got a starport coming out. We've got the combat shield and the infantry weapons 1 being upgraded as well. I think he already got Stimpack. So here we go, Lings going straight into the Nidus, gonna be popping out over here. There it is. So phase 1 of my plan is cunningly being initiated. Out pops the Nidus network, he is completely clueless, and my Lings are already rallied to the mineral line. Here we go. Speedlings incoming, there's barely any Marines in here to be of any defense at all. Here come the Marines. In the meantime, a few SCVs going down. Even more SCVs going down. Now the Marines have come in to mop up. Now let's take a look at the damage over here. We've got about 1.5 rows. He's pulling SCVs to kill the Nidus network for some weird reason. I don't know why. Pull them back. So we killed 1.5 rows worth of SCVs there. We've got barely a command group's worth of Marines. There goes the Nidus network. Nothing odd about that. We knew that was going to happen. 30 more Lings are now on the way, preparing for the incoming Marine rush, and then the obvious step of converting to Banelings and nuking the crap out of these Marines. Plan is still completely solid and sound. In the meantime, these barracks are churning out Marines left, right and everywhere. Right, my creep is receding, but I've left my Overlord there just in case I get another shot at this. We'll see if I do. Getting my upgrades, yes, my defensive upgrade is coming up. I like to get the 1-1 upgrades on Lings quite early because it does make them quite effective in the early game. So plan still solid. Created my hatchery, popped out my Nidus network, went and harassed the mineral line, ready to mass Baneling the crap out of these Marines when they're going to come and hit me, as I know that they will. As I know they will. In the meantime, I've got additional queens popping out here in order to do my expansion work. This Overlord is still hanging out over here. I am calm, I am ready, I know what's going to happen. The Marines get selected. They are now coming down for the inevitable attack. As you can see, things are progressing exactly according to plan. Not a single thing has deviated off my master plan so far. We've got 2 command groups worth of Marines coming straight for us. It takes a little time for them to pop off that Overlord, which of course allows me to see that. What do? I pop out a vast amount of Lings. Where are my Lings? In fact, where are my Lings? I'm pretty sure I've got a large amount of Lings somewhere. Let's see if they show up. There they are, the Lings coming out of the Nidus network where I had trooped them. Next thing I do is, of course, I select all of these Lings and I convert them into Banelings. I'm pushing the Baneling button, I'm pushing it. Oh no! I've forgotten to build a freaking Baneling's nest! Panic! Start building spine crawlers. Oh no! Banelings, where art thou? Yes, yes, I the genius with my master plan totally forgot to build a freaking Baneling's nest. Therefore, I am now building it in manic panic right now. Oh no, the nub Terran is about to own me despite having an awesome plan. Dear God, the nubness, that's all I'm going to say. I was so busy in my arrogant ideas work here making a master plan to take out this noobish Terran that I completely forgot to build a Baneling's nest. And he's actually attacking even without his Stimpack researched, and I have absolutely no chance of surviving this. That's what the fun is. And the noobness is not over. Let's wait and see how the panic actually winds up working out. See, these spine crawlers actually do a relatively decent job of keeping those guys over there while my Baneling's nest hatches, which it actually manages to do. I even managed to morph out a bunch of Banelings, and this is not where my numbness ends today, as you will see. Now I've got 2 command groups worth of Marines coming into my base and mowing the hell out of my queen and my drones. I've got 10 more lings spawning. I am now ready to convert to Banelings. I've got Banelings morphing now as well. What do I do? Do I go about this intelligently? Of course not. I rally them through my damn hatchery, which causes them to run all over the place and get mowed down by the Marines before they even get to them. It is just too embarrassing. Too embarrassing, I tell you. Here we go. Here come the Banelings running around the damn hatchery, God only knows why, coming one at a time at a whole field of Marines. Barely a single one of them make it to the Marine pool, and I am dead. This is what happens, boys and girls. The best laid plans can go to complete naught if you are an idiot like me and forget to build your Banelings nest. Right from the beginning, the plan involved having tons of Banelings, and I totally, completely forgot to build the nest. And here it is, me being the pro that I am, admitting to that fact, and then GGing the hell out of there in eternal embarrassment, looking for a hole to crawl into which clearly wasn't there. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this embarrassing moment as much as I did. There's more to come, not to worry. Have yourself a wonderful day.